Having an athletic star mobile quarterback at the center of an offense is the most exciting and difficult type of offense to stop at any level of football, whether it's the NFL or college. These quarterbacks are game changers, capable of making plays with both their arms and their legs, and this puts immense pressure on defense to account for them on every snap. So I wanted to create a scheme for Madden 25 and College Football 25 that captures this dynamic style of play where the quarterback isn't just another player on the field, but the key to unlocking the full potential of the offense. So this scheme is all about unleashing the full capabilities of mobile quarterbacks to create the most explosive offense possible that you can use for both games. In this series, we're going to be rolling out 6 unique offenses, 3 made for each game, that embody the playmaking and versatility of athletic star QBs. Today, we're diving deep into 4 of these offenses, showcasing the diverse ways that you can dominate on the field. Plus, stay tuned for 2 surprise offenses that are on the way, adding even more options for you to run these offenses. Now we're going to be running all these explosive schemes out of Liberty's playbook in College Football 25 and then the Ravens playbook in Madden 25. Then each offense will have its own unique scheme, but because we're using them in the same playbooks, you'll be able to mix and match elements from each one to create one unstoppable offense. The Florida Gators under Urban Meyer and Tim Tebow revolutionized college football with an offense that was all about unleashing the full potential of a mobile star QB. From 06 to 09, Tebow was the heart and soul of their dynamic scheme, using his rare blend of power and agility to bulldoze through defenses and make jaw-dropping plays. The Gators crafted an offense that was tailor-made for Tebow's dual threat abilities, seamlessly blending power runs with spread formations to keep defenses on their heels. This wasn't just a passing attack or a traditional run game. It was a relentless assault, was both the bruising runner and the precision passer, and our offense is going to feature a ton of option plays, RPOs, and quick strikes to exploit every inch of the field. And this is going to lead to us just having an insanely high octane ground and pound style. And this is what Tebow used to lead Florida to 2 national championships and redefine what a mobile QB could do in college football. The USC Trojans under Lincoln Riley with Caleb Williams at the helm crafted an offense that embodies the modern era of college football, where a mobile star quarterback was at the center of everything. For 2 seasons, Williams was the catalyst for USC's explosive attack, using his dual threat abilities to keep defenses constantly guessing. With Riley's innovative play calling, the Trojans built an offense that maximized Williams' exceptional athleticism and playmaking ability, seamlessly integrating their dynamic passing with creative quarterback runs. Now, this offense isn't just about moving the ball downfield, it's about doing it with flair and unpredictability. Williams' ability to extend plays with his legs and deliver pinpoint passes on the run made USC's offense a nightmare for opposing defenses, and we're going to feature a ton of spread formations, RPOs, and design QB runs, and then an explosive vertical passing game to create mismatches and capitalize on every defensive mistake. And with Williams as the driving force, USC's offense was a perfect example of how a mobile quarterback can be the ultimate weapon in a modern spread offense. Now, Michael Vick was a game changer in every sense of the word. He redefined what it meant to be a quarterback in the NFL with his unmatched speed and elusive running ability. From the moment he stepped on the field, Vick became the centerpiece of an offense that was built around his incredible athleticism and dual threat capabilities. Unlike traditional NFL schemes that focused on the passing game, the offenses under Vick, when he was with the Falcons and Eagles, were designed to exploit his ability to make plays with his legs, turning the quarterback position into the focal point for dynamic game-breaking runs. By integrating elements like design QB runs, read options, and play action passes, these offenses kept defense guessing and off balance. Vick wasn't just another quarterback, he was a weapon who could take over a game at any moment. He could turn broken plays into highlights. And now for our offense in Madden 25, we're going to be leaning into what made Vick so special, using modern spread concepts and RPOs to further amplify his explosive playmaking. And I wanted to create a scheme that would be more similar to how he would be used if he came into the NFL today, and this should allow you to unleash the full power of Vick in Madden. The Baltimore Ravens under John Harbaugh and with Lamar Jackson leading the charge have crafted an offense that revolves around the electric dynamism of their star quarterback. Lamar Jackson is a game changer with a unique blend of speed, agility, and vision that make him one of the most dangerous players in the history of the NFL. His ability to make plays with his legs is central to this scheme, turning every snap into a potential game-breaking moment. The Ravens offense is designed to get Lamar into space where he can maximize his rushing ability and leverage his incredible athleticism. They use a mix of designed runs, read options, and creative play action passes to keep defenses always on the brink of disaster, and every play has the potential for Jackson to break loose for a big gain, forcing defenses to constantly account for his running threat. In our Madden 25 scheme, we're going to mirror this by using a ton of different design QB runs to take advantage of Lamar's speed, while also setting up explosive downfield shots that capitalize on defenses overcommitting to stop the run. With Jackson at the center, our offense will be an unpredictable and relentless attack that will put up points and big plays at an insane rate. Plus, on top of this, I have two more videos lined up. One is going to be for Madden 25 and another for College Football 25, and they're going to feature a surprise quarterback. He's one of the greatest running QBs of all time, and he dominated in the NFL and college, and we're going to be breaking down his offense in both games. Now, leave a comment down below who you think the surprise QB will be. And here are 4 overarching principles that will guide the combined offensive schemes for all 4 of our quarterbacks, plus our surprise QB on the way. And this is going to be true for Madden 25 and College Football 25. Now, the centerpiece of this offense is utilizing the quarterback as a dynamic dual threat. Each QB in this scheme possesses exceptional athleticism and mobility, making them a constant running threat. And we want to incorporate design QB runs, read options, and improvisational plays that allow us to fully leverage their abilities. And I'm going to just bring an absolutely insane group of design QB runs to the table with triple options, read options, RPOs with runs built in, and so many more. And it is just going to let you use these players to their full potential. Then the use of spread formations to stretch defenses horizontally, creating space for our quarterbacks and skill players to exploit. By spreading the field, we force defenders to cover more ground, reducing the number of players in the box and opening up running lanes for the QB and running backs. This approach not only enhances the effectiveness of the running game, but it also creates mismatches in the passing game, giving our QBs more room to operate and make plays. Then run pass options and play action passes are an integral part to this offense. These plays capitalize on the threat of the run, drawing defenders down to the line of scrimmage and creating opportunities for quick passes or deep shots downfield. By combining the run and pass elements in a single play, we keep defenses guessing and force them to make quick decisions, often leading to breakdowns in coverage and big play potential. Then we have pre-snap motion and misdirection. These are essential tools in this scheme, and we're going to be bringing a ton of creativity to these offenses. By adding these elements, it is going to help disguise our intentions and confuse defenses. By motion players around the field, we can manipulate defensive alignments, create favorable matchups, and expose weaknesses. This constant movement paired with the QB's dual threat ability makes it insanely tough for defenses to predict the play, and this enhances our ability to attack both on the ground and through the air. Then if you want to check out the first video for this offensive scheme, you need to check out my website, Scheme Kings. Up right now, I have the first video, and it is called My QB Run School. It is going to be a 40-minute breakdown of 7 different styles of QB runs and some advanced tips and tricks to make them almost impossible to stop, and these are going to work in both Madden and College Football 25. Now, there's going to be a ton of value in this breakdown that is going to make using your athletic QB so much better. Then there is going to be a ton more videos coming up on the site for this scheme that will be only found on Scheme Kings. Then also on the site, you have my spread to run offense, where I broke down 3 incredible teams for College Football 25. Then on defense, I have started my first defensive scheme where I'm breaking down Nick Saban's match defense at Bama. It's an incredible way to lock down your opponent based on how the real life Tide dominated in college football defensively, and there is a ton up for the defense so far. So by subscribing to the site, you'll get access to all my Madden 25 content and my College Football 25 content, all for one price. And for the site, you can purchase the yearly membership, which will save you $50 over the course of the year. Then I'm also going to be running my mobile QB sale on the site, and this is going to run until September 25th. Use code MOBILE to get 50% off your first month if you do the monthly membership. And if you want to check out the site, I will link it down below. Now we're going to get into the personnel you are going to use for these offenses. Now each scheme we will release will be unique and have some different elements, but for the most part, the players we will use will overlap So you want to target the players that fit these roles. Now, the quarterback is the absolute centerpiece of our mobile quarterback offense in both College Football 25 and Madden 25. For this scheme, we're going to be focusing on QBs who can make plays with their arms and legs, turning them into the ultimate dual threat weapons. In College Football 25, I'm using the Tim Tebow legend card and the Charlie Ward legend card. Tebow is obviously the perfect fit for the Florida scheme with his combination of power running and really solid arm strength. He's a bulldozer in the designed run game, able to run over defenders and pick up tough yards in short yardage situations, and his presence forces defense to respect their run at all times, opening up opportunities for RPOs and quick passes. On the other hand, Charlie Ward brings a different dynamic with his agility and elite speed, where he can pull away from defenders in the run game. He's going to be ideal for scrambling and extending plays while keeping defenses off balance, and he can play very similar to how Caleb Williams did at USC. Then his ability to throw accurately on the run and make big plays down the field adds another layer of game-breaking explosiveness to our offense. Then for Madden 25, I've chose the Michael Vick legend card. Vick's unmatched speed and elusive running ability make him the ideal QB for our offense. With Vick at the helm, we're looking to leverage his ability to break off huge runs on design QB runs and scramble drills, making him a constant threat every time he touches the ball. Vick's cannon arm also allows him to push the ball deep, forcing defenses to respect both his passing and rushing abilities, and he is going to be a great fit for both the Lamar and Vick offenses. Then the running back is the second most important player in this offense, acting as a dynamic complement to our mobile quarterback. When defenses start to adjust to focus on containing the QB in the run game, it opens up a world of opportunities for our running back to shine and become game breakers. These players are not just there to carry the ball, they're essential to keep defenses honest and create explosives. In College Football 25, I'm using Saquon Barkley's Ultimate Alumni card, while in Madden 25, I have the Chris Johnson AKA card. Both these backs are perfect for our scheme due to their speed, agility, and ability to make defenders miss in the open field. We'll utilize them in a variety of ways, from traditional handoffs and outside runs to screen passes and swing routes, maximizing their potential to create big plays whenever they touch the ball. These running backs will be heavily featured in both the running and passing game, whether it's breaking through the line for a big gain, catching passes out of the backfield, or taking advantage of defenses overcommitting to stop our QB. And Barkley and Johnson are going to be game changers in this offense. Then the slot receiver is another crucial component to this scheme, bringing a blend of speed, agility, and playmaking ability that adds another level of unpredictability to the offense. These players are essential in stretching the field both horizontally and vertically, creating mismatches against slower defenders and opening up space for our quarterbacks and running backs to operate. In College Football 25, I'm using the Luther Burden card, and in Madden 25, I have the Malik Neighbors Campus Hero card. Both these receivers excel in space and have the elite speed and quickness to turn any play into a big gain. As our primary gadget player, they will be heavily involved in screens, bubble passes, and jet sweeps, allowing them to use their quickness to make defenders miss and pick up chunks of yards after the catch. Beyond just the short game, these receivers are also key in the vertical passing attack. When defenses start to crowd the line to stop the run and quick screens, we're going to use Burden and Neighbors to stretch the field deep, keeping the defense honest and creating opportunities for explosive downfield plays. Then for the remaining offensive positions, I focused on adding speed and versatility to keep defenses on their toes. For my other three receivers, I select players who are fast and shifty and are capable of making defenders miss in the open field, and we need speed so they can stretch the field over the top, and I really wanted these guys to be interchangeable so they can move all around the field. And then at the tight end position, I went with a balanced player who can do it all. The tight end needs to be a reliable blocker in the run game to help pave the way for our running backs and our QB. However, he also needs to have solid receiving skills, as he'll often line up as a fourth receiver in various formations, and his ability to separate from defenders and make plays through the air makes this offense much harder to stop. Then here's a look at my full lineup I'm using for both College Football 25 and Madden 25. You can pause on these screens and take a closer look at all the players I am using. Now, once you get your full hands on this scheme, you are going to be unstoppable. But remember, there's my mobile QB run school up on Scheme Kings right now that are going to help you learn how to use these QBs to their full potential. But then you are also going to need to get stops on defense. So if you want to check out my Nick Saban Alabama match coverage defense, you can check out the playlist for the full scheme right here.